Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth. Peace, salutation, blessings, and mercy to the Lord's elect. Yahweh is the Most High's name, meaning He is. Yahweh Shai is the name of His Son, meaning He delivered or He Savior. All right, and us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true Israelites, the descendants of Jacob. The self-proclaimed white man is Esau Edom, right? He's the descendant of Edom, the wicked, the devil, and he's Satan on this earth. Now I'm coming back with a quick lesson through the Spirit, Lord willing, it's edifying, and it's based off of a couple screenshots I took from articles, new in the news today. And this one here is about the Silicon Valley Bank collapse, shutdown, fallout, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not necessarily going to go too deep into that, because I know there's brothers and elders who are more knowledgeable in the financial aspect of this system. However, we all of us in this truth, well know and understand that this system is coming to a complete collapse, a complete global economic collapse. All right. And they're going to do the whole CBDC thing. So before that completely happens, all of these small banks are going to close down, because they want all transactions to report to one central bank. All right. But their ultimate goal is the RFID chip. All right. And that'll be the new way of currency, of people buying and selling. That is the mark of the beast. All right. We well know that prophecy, and we're in that time where it could be implemented any day. All right. We're one major event, 9/11 type event, false flag away from that. All right. We well know that. All right. But I'm going to be focused more on what this devil Biden says here. It says Biden says our banking system is safe amid Silicon Valley Bank fallout. All right, so the key thing is he's talking about is safe. And I watched the little clip. He's saying everything is fine. The deposits will be there. There's nothing wrong with the American banking system. Like he's saying here, our banking system is safe. Right? Is it? Well, let's go to, and we know it's not. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5, and we'll read it in the King James Version first. We'll start from the top. The point is in 3. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." All right, so like I mentioned, we're well aware about the events, the prophecies that's getting ready to take place, about the economic collapse, global economic collapse, right? The complete shutdown of this financial system, and them issuing in that mark of the beast, the microchip. All right, World War III popping off, America getting nuked to a lake of fire, right? Yahweh Shai returning with those angels and delivering the elect and establishing the kingdom. We're well aware that we're in these times, these seasons of these events taking place. All right. And Yahweh, and it says the day of the Lord coming as a thief in the night. Hey, those hypersonic nukes go undetected. There's not going to be no missile defense system here in America. All right. And these people, they aren't watching these prophecies. They aren't in the loop. We're completely in the loop. We're the only ones on this planet that knows these devils' next move. All right, because it's all pursuing the prophecy. Okay, but here's the point in verse 3. "For when they shall say peace and safety," right? Peace and safety. Like with this devil is saying right here, our banking system is safe. All right. But little do the people know, because you got these simple-minded Americans, they going to trust in what this devil's saying here. Oh, our president said we cool, so we cool. All right. Not even understanding that, no, you're not cool. All right. Because majority of these people, they aren't expert economists. You know, the economists know. The people who are invested in these stocks and all into these banks, you know, to, you know, have all the knowledge about all of this financial stuff, they know it's over with. But the average person, they don't know, and they're not going to do diligent research to find out. So they're just going to trust in what the leaders that they voted in the office say. So this devil, you know, is talking about our banking system is safe. But what do the scriptures say? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, so suddenly, we all going to wake up one morning, and all of these banks are going to be through. Cash is going to be done away with. All right, no more, you know, credit system as we know it. All right, universal basic income, CBDC. And it's all going to lead to what? That microchip. All right, and these things can happen any day. They can happen within a week, where they do all of those things and then implement the chip. All right, it's going to be many false flags, like I mentioned, not so-called, but 9/11 type events where they do this. And you people are going to be caught completely off guard, because you think this American way of living is just going to last forever. All right, you saving up money. You got plans to go to Hawaii, you know, in the summer. Then you even got plans that, well, the year after that, we're going to do this. And then the year after that, we're going to go to Japan. And, you know, I'm going to save this amount, not even knowing that this whole system is about to crash soon, suddenly. And you're going to have to take that microchip to buy and sell or do anything. All right, let's grab this in the NLT, or actually the GNTD. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. When people say everything is quiet and safe, then suddenly destruction will hit them. It will come as suddenly as the pains that come upon a woman in labor, and people will not escape. Hey, so that woman in labor, you know, she's not thinking about that water breaking at the moment it breaks. She could be at the grocery store. You know, she could be at work. She could be doing whatever she's doing, in the car, in the bed, sleep. But once that water breaks, that's it. All right, you go and those labor pains come next, which the labor pains are what? The prophecies. All right, those heavy, strong contractions, which get closer in time, and each one gets more intense all the way up till Yahushai comes. And it's going to be much disaster and devastation and mourning before Yahushai and those angels actually appear. And the only ones that are going to be okay is the elect, who have made this wisdom and knowledge their stability in these times, meaning our faith. All right, as the scriptures say, the just shall live by his faith. All right, now going back to the King James Version, and then another one. Meanwhile, you got this this other devil, you know, Biden's arch nemesis, his rival, Donald Trump. You know, and this shows the two horns, you know, because Trump is red, Biden's blue, the two horns. The lamb with two horns, but he's speaking as a dragon, because this devil Biden, this other devil Trump is saying the opposite. You know, he's somewhat telling the truth. He says, in quotes, the banks are already starting to collapse. You see, but this devil is saying the complete contrary. All right, just causing more division and confusion. All right, and hey, confusion, that's also prophecy. That there's going to be confusion in every place. It says that in Second Ezra's. All right, that people are going to be perplexed, which when you go into the word perplexity, it goes into confusion. Isaiah 30, the 30th chapter. It goes into how those who put their trust in Egypt and in Pharaoh, which the modern day Pharaoh is this devil you see on the screen right here. Those who put their trust in him, they're going to be confused through. All right. But then, let's see. I got this last screenshot I got, is on another topic. It says Joe Biden says in Daily Show interview that Florida's targeting of transformer youth is close to sinful, in quotes. Now, firstly, you got Florida, they're against the trans thing with the children. The governor, he's against it. All right, and this devil Biden is coming out talking about them being against that is close to sinful. All right, so firstly, I got a couple precepts for that. First, let's go into in the Psalm, the 50th chapter. Psalm 50 and 14. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, and who's the wicked? Pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4, the wicked is Esau Edom. He's the border of wickedness, the self-proclaimed white man. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee? All right, so these devils, these Edomites, they have the nerve to call themselves men of the Lord, to hold up the Bible, right? To call themselves priests and pastors, right? To call themselves the actual Israelites and put on small hats and live in that land. They have some nerve, all right? To like this devil here trying to determine and classify what's close to sinful. All right. Well, since he said that, what is sin? Let's get it right here. 1 John 3 and verse 4. It says, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Now, now that we established that sin, the very definition of sin is transgression of the law. All right. Now, who was the law given to? The Israelites. Okay. But when you go into our law condemns, and there's harsh penalties unto death for a man laying down with another man, for a woman laying down with another woman. All right, vice versa. Okay, and then even for a man to put on that which pertaineth to a woman, meaning for a man to dress up like a woman. All right, that's what a trans is. A transformer is that on a higher level. Or for a woman to put on that which pertaineth to a man. All right, a transformer is that on a higher level. All right, even for a man to just put on a dress or put on makeup, get his ass stoned to death. All right. So this is a complete devil here. He's saying that for Florida being against the transformers of youth is close to sinful. Well, it shows how stupid this man is. He doesn't even know the definition of sin. Because sin is transgression of the law, and to be a transformer, that is transgression of the law. So how can you say someone that's against that is in the sin? No, you devils are in the sin for allowing it, for upholding it, for parading it and shoving it in everybody's faces and forcing us to accept it. All right, so these devils have a serious judgment coming to them. All right. And so do the wicked people of this society who follow after them and believe them. Like the scriptures say, the simple believeth every word. They believe, things like this because it's coming out of the mouth of a so-called white man, the devil. They believe that everything is safe because he says so. But you American citizens are in for a rude awakening. All right, because this earth is getting ready to be shook up by the spirit and power and prophecy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, I'm going to end it. Lord willing, this was edifying. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and mercy to the Lord's elect. Shalom.